We are live. Hello and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about YouTube domination. So I'm just waiting for some people to hop on here and give everybody just a minute. But like I said, YouTube domination. I just want to make sure that my audio sounds good, that people can see what's going on. YouTube domination. I just want to make sure that my audio sounds good. See what's going on. So, how to make money on YouTube, and basically how to generate some sales from YouTube. And this is just going to be really helpful for anybody who's trying to make some money, wants to be a content creator, wants to make some cash. This is going to be a cool video. People love it when I talk about YouTube. So I've got a lot of videos on my channel that basically go into a lot of detail, like on how to actually do the YouTube SEO that we're going to be talking about. There's a YouTube hack that I have a video for it's an older video, but it still works. I'll probably make another video. This live stream is mostly just going to be, this slideshow, and then I'll link some videos, or basically you got to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can just look up on my YouTube channel, just look up YouTube hacks. And I put a link actually in the comments down below if you want to go watch that video. So that being said, let's get into it. Click. Oh, we got animals in the background, in case anybody's wondering. Okay, so this is the framework for profitable YouTube videos. First, you want to have a hook. All right, a hook is 3 ways to make more money on YouTube. Just something that engages people, that opens up a conversation. And then you basically want to give them value. And then you want to add a call to action in the middle. So you want to have some really good content, call to action for what you want them to do. Make sure it's super easy, super simple. If it's too complicated, people will not do it. And then you give more content and you give more value at the end. And the reason we like it in the middle is you could actually do it at the beginning, the middle, the end if you wanted to. But having it right there in the middle means that you're actually talking to the engaged people, the people that are actually watching your video. And if you put it too much at the beginning, most people just fast forward through, all the beginning ads and podcasts and stuff like that. But if it's right there in the middle, they're already engaged, they're into the content, and then you give them more content at the end, and they'll remember the call to action a little bit better. All right. Another thing is make your call to action very straightforward and very simple. Like I said, so you just want one link, that would be the ideal thing. A lot of people put all these different links to all these different affiliate products, all your social media platforms. But if you really want to make profit, you really want to do it, the ideal way is going to just be one link, something super compelling for your ideal customer. Okay. Just make it a really, really powerful call to action lead magnet. And we'll kind of get into that in the next slide. So this is the way. This is the best way for anyone out there to make a lot of money. And this doesn't just have to be on YouTube. Honestly, I would recommend YouTube can be your main focus, but you can do this on Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. They all have their place, but you're going to make really good content going to a lead magnet. Okay. You're going to capture their email. For a lead magnet, I recommend a free course, create a PDF, maybe book a call, and then you're going to sell to them in the emails. You're going to sell to them on the back end. And the other thing about this is once you really build your audience and you build your email list at the same time, you're going to be able to tell people when your videos are coming out so that people will stop what they're doing, read your email, and go watch your video, especially if you get good at this. So you're not only just creating content, you're driving them to your lead magnet, you're selling them in the emails, but you're also building your audience, you're building your authority, your influence, and people are going to know when you put out a new video as opposed to relying on the YouTube algorithm or relying on the algorithm of whatever's going on. So this is the way. Content, lead magnet, make some sales, okay? Now we're going to go deeper, though. We're going to basically, this is the checklist to make sure that you are successful on YouTube, okay? So the checklist is set up your channel for success, all right? Wait, you don't want it to not have a banner. You don't want to not have, your website, your YouTube channel. It wants to be like a landing page. Here, let's just take a look at YouTube real quick. So here's my channel, right? And I could do a lot more to this. I've changed the top of my channel to just say subscribe like this, and it's actually gotten me more subscribers. Who would have guessed? But people come to my channel, they look at it, they like the stupid smiley face emoji, and they subscribe to more of my videos. I have an introduction video right here, and you can customize whatever your introduction video is, but you really would like that video to be something really simple, really grabbing, and really get you going to go. I have one link over here to my website. And then I have my uploads, my latest uploads, and then I have YouTube shorts. And you can customize all this stuff. And then I have my most popular videos. I used to have my most popular videos just up top. And I kind of recommend you do that, because then people will come to your page. They're probably going to find what is most important and what's going on with you. But this is what I mean by set your channel up for success. Have a good picture, have a good banner. Your title is basically, I've changed this quite a bit, but now it's just my name, because I'm building a personal brand with this YouTube channel. And then your video wants to be really catchy. Okay, so we're launching Level Up Business Development, and this is the video I want people to watch, because this is the first video we did, kind of introducing ourselves and talking about it. And then you basically want to make sure you have lots of playlists and lots of other videos. But that's what I mean by set your channel for success. And I could honestly do this better. I could have a better thumbnail, a better, really big call to action up here, telling people to go click on my website, and a better welcome video. So there's always things that you can improve. All right. The next thing is you want to brainstorm your money topics. And I kind of want to talk about this, because this is really powerful stuff. So whenever you're trying to figure out what content you should be making, you have to ask yourself, okay, and again, we're just talking about YouTube for profit. We're not talking about YouTube to make cat videos or whatever. We're talking about how to make sales, how to make money on YouTube. So you understand that YouTube is a search engine. I hope you do. YouTube is a search engine, and you're going to be able to find ways to get in front of your customer. So you want to ask yourself, okay, what topics or what is going to get my customer to buy and to make money, or what is going to make me money, and how can I get in front of my customer at the point where they're going to buy? Think about how many times before you bought a product, you've gone to Google and you've searched up and you've learned about it. That's when they're in the buying frenzy. That's when they're ready to go. Okay, so there's a couple different ways. You can get right in front of them when they're about to buy. That's the ideal situation. But you can also help them on their journey, right? You can build your authority by being in front of them when they're about to try and solve a problem, or they're struggling and they're trying to make it work. Okay, and we talked about this kind of yesterday in my other live. But you can go to this website. I think it's Answer the Public. Okay. You go here. It's free. And you can find out what questions people are asking. So let's just do business. And it's got this creepy little Neil Patel in the background or whatever. And you're going to see it has all these different questions for how business rates are calculated. Can business rescue? And these are actual things. Get out of here with your shenanigans. These are actual things that, I can just download it. Cool. So you come here, you download it, you can look at it. And these are things that people are actually searching online. That's what I was trying to say. So these are actual questions that people are trying to figure out and that people would like answers to. Suggestions. Here we go. So then you can take this list that it just gave me for free, and you can start making videos on all of these. All right. Can businesses refuse cash in the UK? And these are all dumb. But if you make a good enough video, you'll be able to rank for it in the search engine, and they'll come to you and they'll find you. So if you just did a whole ton of these, and what I would recommend is you do these as like YouTube shorts. So you just blast all these out. Why business consulting? Why business travel returns? And you make a bunch of these. And then whenever you make a YouTube short answering one of these questions, you'll be able to know that it's a good one. Because imagine if it blows up, you're going to be able to create a whole video on that, a long form video, and you're going to be able to start to make a lot of money. So this is just a way to get ideas for what kind of videos you should be making that are in your niche, that are really serious. But I want you to really think about what is the money, what are the money questions? What are the money topics? What are the ones that if I get in front of my audience right now and they're ready to buy, or if they're struggling with this and I help them with this, they're going to know more about me. They're going to see that I'm an authority figure, and we're going to be able to work together. All right. So those are the things that I want you to think about. Set your channel up for success. Brainstorm your money topics. Okay. Create keyword research and be able to do keyword research. Keyword research is just finding the topics that are important to you, that get a lot of search volume. All right. I have a video on my YouTube channel where I go way in depth on doing keyword research, but just understand that the title of your video, the name of your video is very important for how it appears in Google, how it appears in YouTube, and how you can make a lot of money. Okay. So next I want you to do is create your greatest hits content. Okay. So after you do your brainstorming on your money topics, I want you to, and you do your keyword research, I want you to pick 5 of those questions, of those keyword researches, 5 of them that are, absolutely what it is that your customer is looking for, or will absolutely generate you revenue and make you some money and generate some sales. Okay, so create your greatest hits contents, make 5, and then just work really hard to make those videos as good as you possibly can. Just 5 of them. Okay, you want to write really catchy titles. You want to make a bullet point. I don't really script much out, but I do like having bullet points for when I'm making videos. That way, it's just kind of free flowing, and it's really powerful. So instead of having a full script, because if we do a script, I know I'll just sound like a retard. I mean, I'll just sound like a ridiculous robot, basically. Whereas if I have bullet points, I can kind of free flow and I can just say exactly what's going on and how I can go to the next topic. And then once I've said enough on one topic, I can move on to the next one. Okay. And then if you're going to get really into this YouTube thing, you want to really work on having high quality lighting, good cameras, and really good sound. Okay. Even the lighting and cameras can be last, but if your sound is screwed up, like the live I did yesterday, no one's going to watch the video. No one's going to take the time to listen to the quality. So you want to sound really good, you want to look good, and you want to have good lighting. Okay. And then just try and record the best content you can. Okay. And it's not like it's instantly you're going to know how to do this. There's going to be things that you're going to learn about yourself by watching you on camera that you're going to need to tweak. A lot of people say and yeah, and I say okay and right, and I do it all the time, and I know it because I've edited about 300 videos or whatever, so I know how to get better, how to improve. But you just try and do the best that you possibly can. Okay, the next one is YouTube SEO. We're going to get into that. And the biggest one that I think you should really work on is create really good thumbnails. Now, if you're not good at creating thumbnails, I would recommend hiring someone maybe to do it, or just practice doing it. I like to make them in Canva, but you can make even better ones if you learn how to do, I think it's like Adobe. There's lots of different programs that are out there that you can make just great thumbnails. But the thumbnail is like the preview for your video. So if you really make a good thumbnail, more people are going to click. Okay, some pro tips about thumbnails is you want to not use the same words as you're using in the title, okay? Because the thumbnail is its own space. So it should be a different, it can be the same topic, obviously, but different from the headline. Because otherwise, if you're just repeating what the headline is in the thumbnail, it's going to be a waste of space. So you want to have something even more catchy in the thumbnail. And you usually want to have a picture of yourself, because that's how people know, oh, it's this guy, him talking about this. And that's basically the best practices. Okay. So then also you want to write out a short description about what's going to be in the video. And you can also put your keywords in there. Next, you're going to publish the video. All right. And what I'm going to teach you for YouTube SEO is how to ping and how to embed your website on a lot of websites, because it's just a search engine, right? So the more websites that are linking back to your video is going to be ranked higher in the Google algorithm. And then finally, you're going to promote. I recommend finding 50 different websites or 50 different places that you can promote your video. And that's really how you're going to grow. And that's really how you're going to be able to make a ton of money doing this. Okay, so let's just talk real quick about the YouTube algorithm. This is how the YouTube algorithm works. People that are, first of all, you have to give your channel some authority. If you can manage to create a channel that has one kind of area, that's good, because again, it's an algorithm. It's a robot. Robots like to file things neatly into folders. So if you can tell the robots of Google, this channel is just about real estate, or this channel is just about marketing, or this channel is just about cat videos, that's going to really build your authority in the algorithm. So next thing is basically once you build some authority, and how you can build authority is you just put out videos. You get out at least 10 videos, all in the same niche, same hashtags, same tags, same thumbnails, and things like that. And the next thing is click-through rate. So if your video has a great thumbnail and a great title, and lots of people see it and lots of people click and watch the video, you're going to get boosted in the YouTube algorithm. Okay. And then they also have to stay on the video for a long period of time. So that's what watch time is how long are people staying on the YouTube platform? Okay. So they're going to see a really good thumbnail and a really good title. And then how long do they actually stay and watch on that video? If they actually watch the entire video all the way through, you're going to be at the very top of the search engine. And you're going to make a lot of money. Okay. The other thing that the YouTube algorithm cares about is engagement. Are there comments? Are there likes? Are there subscribes? And anything else on the platform that's happening? These are going to tell the YouTube algorithm that this is a good video. People are interested in this topic. This should be promoted to more people to keep more people on the platform. And then links. So you want to put your links for the video, obviously, in more places. Like the more that it gets shared on Facebook and Twitter and things like that, the more likely the YouTube algorithm is going to promote it, because it's trying to find trending videos so that people will come to their platform, watch their videos, watch the ads, make money from the ad spend. And those are the biggest things that are important to the YouTube algorithm. So channel authority, click-through rate, watch time, engagement, and links. If you can focus on trying to at least get a couple of these every video, you're going to make more money and you're going to be able to grow and blow up on YouTube. All right, YouTube SEO. So like I said, I have a whole video where I do a huge deep dive and break down this stuff. But this is the simplest way that I can explain it to you. Before you upload the video, you want to already kind of know the title of the video, and you want to put the title into the description of the video file. Okay, so it's going to be a file, right? It's going to be a file on your computer before you upload it to YouTube. So when it's just a file on your computer, you want to go into the preferences of the video, and you want to make sure that the title and just about everything else about the video is the same as the title of it on YouTube. This just makes it easier for the YouTube SEO to know where to put your video and how to rank it. And it's going to be a lot easier to rank it above other videos. If other videos are uploaded and the title is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 9, ABC, whereas your title is like how to wholesale real estate, then you're going to automatically be put into a category a lot faster, and the algorithm is going to put you there a lot easier. Next thing is, before you attach the thumbnail to the video, you can do the same thing. So you put the title of the video in the video title and the thumbnail title, the name of the picture, before you upload it to YouTube. When YouTube sees, oh, look, the video title, the thumbnail title, the SEO description, these are all saying that this video is about this topic, it's going to know where to put your video, and it's going to put you at the top. Okay. And then you're also going to write a little description. I used to really, think like YouTube cared about the description and that it was like a blog post. But I've found that it doesn't really matter that much, but you still want to get that little bit of edge on other people. So I would write at least, 100 words or 200 words on the topic and make sure that that's in the description. So as opposed to making every video, just links to your crap, spend a little bit of time telling YouTube and telling people what it is this video is about, so that people can go there. There's some words in there that are explaining what the video is about, going more in depth. And then embeds, those are links basically. So the more links going to your video, the more times that your video is taken off YouTube and put on other websites linking back to YouTube, the higher your video is going to rank. And then pings, which is just basically shares on Facebook, shares on Twitter, shares all over the internet, basically saying this is a video, this is relevant, boom, bada bing, bada boom. And you're going to go. And like, this is just for the nerds, basically, or the people that are really serious about just blowing up on YouTube. And I really would emphasize, learn how to do this, but don't spend your entire life doing all this stuff. Just try and get better and better at making your video more understandable for a robot, if that makes any sense, as well as making the content better. Because if you're making great content, none of this stuff matters. But if you're making great content and you have great YouTube SEO, you're going you're going to be styling. All right. You're going to be real happy. All right. So YouTube Shorts. All right. We have to talk about YouTube Shorts because they are the way of the future. And we have a lot of growth to happen in the YouTube short world. So this is how I would like you to think about shorts and short form content, especially when it comes to YouTube. So shorts are basically just the Twitter version of, long form content. And like the way that really seems to work is it's just like a search engine. It's just like a long form video, but it's consolidated down to a short form video. And YouTube is pushing YouTube Shorts because it knows that it can keep people on the platform and it can run ads on the platform if people are watching videos. It also means that people's attention spans have gotten a lot shorter. So they might not be able to watch your 15-minute video, but if you can edit it down to 1-minute video and then tell them you have an even longer video going more in depth, that might be the best way to do it. But here's what I want you to do. The first thing with shorts is just test. Okay, so just test. Like I showed you how to go to Answer the Public and find what kind of questions people are asking about whatever your niche is. Make a short form video on each one of those topics and just blast through them. It's only a minute long. Just sit down in a chair, get some good lighting, some good camera, and some good sound, and then just make as many as you possibly can, and then just start publishing as many as you can. It doesn't really matter. I mean, ideally, Gary Vee and everybody else says like 3 to 5 videos a day. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. I've even experimented where I just put out, 100. I put out, what did I do? I put out 16 videos back to back just because I wanted to get it out. And those did amazing. And they did just as good as some of my other videos that went totally viral where I hadn't posted in a little while. So it's kind of an experiment. But what I want you to do is once you make a ton of these shorts, and then one of these, one of these shorts takes off, right? So if your short form video takes off and it gets, 100,000 views or whatever's a lot, 1 million views, that means that people are really interested in that topic. So then you should make a long form video going more in depth on that topic so that you will not only be blowing up in the short form and experimenting in shorts where you're not, putting your life and soul into a 15-minute video that nobody watches, but you can make a lot of shorts really fast. And then whenever one of those shorts performs really well, people are interested in that topic. So you make more content about that topic. Hope that makes sense. When you're doing this, the title of the short works like a search engine. So I know when we put out a short video, we kind of want to make the title something like, haha, me being funny. That doesn't tell the search engine anything about your video though. So you want to make sure that you're titling your short videos just like you are kind of your longer form search engine videos. So this is just kind of how to become a professional with YouTube Shorts and how to use it to make long form videos that are really going to go the distance. Okay, now we're just going to talk about some pro tips for how to make money and just how to do YouTube. Okay, so make the 5 videos that are your greatest hits. Okay, once you really get a niche and you really get an idea of what your audience likes, really try and do a lot of research, spend a lot of time making it and editing these greatest hits. Okay, and then you're going to make all these other videos and then you're going to link them back to your greatest hits, especially if you have a greatest hits video that makes you money. Okay, so you're going to make a lot of other videos, but you're going to link to your greatest hits video. And in the greatest hits video, people are going to watch it all the way through. They're going to join your email list. They're going to buy your product. They're going to see how smart you are. They're going to engage, whatever it is. Okay, make a ton of easy-ish videos to rank, like we were talking about. All those questions that people are asking on the internet, if you make an easy video to rank, right? Because there's not a lot of competition talking about those topics. And then you have all those videos linked back to your greatest hits topics where you're going in depth and you're really getting a lot of engagement. That is the way to do it. And another way to do it is make playlists. And then you have to steer people to your playlist. Because imagine, I think we've all done this before where we go down the rabbit hole or we're trying to learn something new. And if you have a playlist strictly on that topic and you go through the playlist saying, watch the next video in the series or check out the playlist so that you can learn more about this, people will be spending more time on your platform, learning more about you and watching more of your videos. So that means more watch time, more engagement, so on and so forth, all the things that the YouTube algorithm likes. So basically send people down the rabbit hole is what I'm trying to get. Okay, only have one call to action. This is my biggest hope for all of you that you listen to me and you say, okay, I want to make money off YouTube. I want to make money off all the content that I'm making. Create a course, create a free PDF, something that is really compelling to your audience, something that is like a no-brainer, like will make your ideal customer just feel stupid for not getting, especially if it's free. Then they're going to join your email list. In the email list, you're going to go through different campaigns, a click-through campaign or whatever the next step in your funnel is. If it's just affiliate products, then you're going to send them affiliate products and videos every single day until they buy or unsubscribe. If it's a coaching thing, you're going to take them in the email. You're going to make them book a call. If it's, if you're like a mom and pop shop, you're going to basically keep them updated with tips on what they need to do to buy this. If there's lots of different ways to get them in the email, but at least you'll have a collection of customers that are interested in you and interested in your topics. And then every time you put out a new video, you'll be able to send them an email saying, hey, I just put out a new video. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. All right. And then another pro tip, in every single video, you have to ask people what you want them to do. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, they're not going to do it. Now, you can build up a massive audience of, I think it's called like the ghost audience or something like that, where people are out there and they watch all your content, but they never they never subscribe. And then you someday will catch on to them and they'll be the people that are like, dude, I've been following you for years. I just never bought until I heard somebody else, bought from you too. And they gave you a good review. And then now I really want to join your thing. So don't forget about those people, but no one will like your comment. No one will check out your call to action. No one will subscribe to your channel unless you ask them to. Okay. So everybody like my videos, hit me with some comments, say hello, subscribe, watch what I'm doing, share what I'm doing with people. Oh, I forgot share. Sharing is a huge one as well. Right. And then either have a really good intro. Okay. So like you have to, if you're going to have an intro, it has to be something that people will not just click away from. Right. Or get straight to the content, get straight to the good stuff so that you're latching on to people. Okay. And nowadays, like we were talking about, people have a very short attention span. If you cannot catch them within the first, 5 seconds of your video, they'll probably watch 5 seconds and leave, which means that your video will rank lower because you did not get enough watch time. So if you have a really long intro in the beginning, that's just totally stupid. And people, you can look at the analytics on your on your YouTube channel. That'll tell you where people are leaving. So if people keep leaving your video before the end of your intro, then you need to just get straight into the video and not have an intro. But if people actually do watch your video, that means that there's more watch time. So you need a really good intro, or you just need to get straight into the hook, straight into the good stuff. Don't dilly-dally, and just basically give people what they came to watch your video for. Next is get really good at hooks and thumbnails. Like if you could spend most of your time on the hook, the title, and the thumbnail, your videos will absolutely take off. Okay, because people like to learn, and if you can hook them in and understand that they want to watch your video, and if the thumbnail is really crisp, this is how you can really grow. And then edit your videos and then edit them again. I like to edit and it just takes so much. I don't like to edit. I edit a lot of videos though. I spend a lot of time. I just, at the end of the day, I sit on my computer and we watch Netflix and I'm basically editing content so that I can publish it the next day. And I find that if I edit it really well at night, and then I wake up in the morning and before I publish it, I edit it again, there's always stuff that I missed. There's always things that I can improve. And again, with this whole world, the way that it is right now, think about what we've done. We used to share stories over long periods of time at like campfires, right? And then we went from sharing stories around the campfire to writing it down in a book. And that would be whole entire lives compacted into a book. That's the value. And then the book now has become, or then it became audio. And audio, it was really good because it made it even shorter, made it even simpler. But then we added video to it. Video became the way that we can communicate with the masses. And it's the way that we can transfer information to each other. And then now we've taken the long form video and we've figured out that if we edit the long form video down into like a minute and we keep the information real tight and concise, then we can still get a lot of information and we can still share it. But as you can see, it all takes editing. But we have to figure out what are the key things that people need to learn? What are the key things that we can tell people to keep them engaged and keep them going? So it's edit, 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 and take all your information and shrink it down. So these are the hard truths about YouTube. Number one is making good content is hard. All right. It's not easy. You're not just going to wake up and be able to make a really good YouTube video. All right. The answer is make lots of content and you will get better at it. All right. So just because it's hard doesn't mean you shouldn't start right now, because if you don't start right now with what you got, then you're never going to get started and you're never going to improve. You know, I keep going back and watching some of my old videos and they are super cringy to me. I just can't even know. I don't even know what I was thinking for publishing videos like that. But I started there and now I'm here where I'm building good videos. I know how to make them really engaging and really get people's attention. And it all never would have happened if I hadn't have just got started with what I had. Okay. The next hard truth is that YouTube is hard. It's getting saturated with lots and lots of people, but no one is you. No one knows who you are. No one knows your story. No one knows what you can put out there. So you have to be out there and you have to share your voice and you have to keep it up. And the way to get over YouTube being hard is to promote your content everywhere. Promote that YouTube link all over the place, just like it was a product that you had to sell. And as long as you stay consistent and you figure out ways to find new viewers, you're going to be able to grow your YouTube channel. A great way to grow your YouTube channel by promoting as well is just stay on YouTube and find other video people that are content creators in your niche and comment on their posts. Create a little family of people that'll share your posts, you share their videos, and you can support each other and grow your YouTube channel. And the more people to join your tribe, to get involved, the more your YouTube channel is going to grow. All right. And it's going to take a lot of time. All right. That's the truth about YouTube and about content creating. It just takes a lot of freaking time. And the more you do it, though, the closer you will get to your success. And basically, the better you'll get at this. Honestly, it's going to take a lot more time than you even think that it's going to take. And that's just how life is nowadays. And that's just the hard truth, is that as long as you stay consistent, you're going to get there. But if you quit, you're never going to get there. And it's going to take a lot more time than you even think, but you're going to get there eventually. And then you're just going to spend a ton of time editing. The first thing I would hire if you are going to take this seriously is an editor and someone to make your thumbnails. And that's just going to take you to that next level to free up your time. But to know how to edit your videos properly yourself is the first thing you need to learn. All right. The next one is going to be the good news. The good news for YouTube is that if you focus on this completely, it can change your life within the next 6 months. If you are consistently putting out videos that are really high quality, that are really focused on your customer, that are getting to the point, and you make great thumbnails and great hooks and great titles, you could completely change your life within 6 months, maybe even faster. But that's just, being kind of realistic. It might take a lot longer than that. But if you just focus on this can change your life. You will create passive income. That's like the golden gem of YouTube. And it's true. I'm making money from videos that I made 2 years ago, completely passive. And it's basically, I made really good videos. One of them totally went viral. It's still going viral. And I have an affiliate link on there and I'm just making easy money because it's ranking. People are watching it. It was a great video. It's helping people. They're buying my product and I'm making passive income. So now I know that out of every 100 videos, one of them is going to go viral and continuously make me money. And it's just going to grow. All right. You will build an audience. Okay. Nowadays, having an audience of people that are paying attention to what you're doing is worth a lot. It's very valuable. People want your eyeballs, or people want eyeballs on their stuff. And it's how you can build a following of people that are passionate about what you do and care about what you do. And it's just going to get you to that next level. And you will build an amazing skill, especially for the future. I mean, the future, as I see it, for content creators is very bright. You just have to build a large following and you have to learn how to monetize your following so that you're not just putting out videos and getting tons of views and not making any money. But if you can really master those two things of making great videos and monetizing your videos as you grow, big businesses need content creators to promote their products. Okay, because you're going to be creating influence. You're going to be creating your little tribe of people that are going to be listening to you, watching you. And if you tell these people to go buy something from you, and you are the representative of your brand and you recommend it they're going to go buy. You're going to get a piece of the pie. Big businesses are going to get a piece of the pie, and you're going to be able to cut through the noise, basically, is what I'm getting at. So that's the good news. That's why it's all worth it. I think that was the last slide. Let's see if we got any comments or any questions. Let's see if I can remove this. I hope that was helpful for some people. I had a lot of stuff, going on. Everything looks good. Any questions out there? I mean, the main thing, again, is that I want you to create amazing content, drive them to a PDF or a link magnet, something to capture their email or their contact information, and then just sell them in the email or build a relationship, engage with them, build that thing up so that you can really keep on growing. This is the way, the Mandalorian, says somebody. Exactly. Yo, says somebody else. What's up? All right, let me know if you have any other YouTube questions. This is just a really good way to make some money. I'll make some more videos about YouTube ads, but if you can get organic stuff, organic videos ranking, leading to a simple call to action. Like, it takes a lot of time to really create an amazing lead magnet, but once you have that on there, then you're going to transfer people into your emails, and then you can basically make money evergreen, and this can really set you free. And just create a great lifestyle for you and for anybody else out there trying to become, dominating YouTube or whatever it is. All right. Thanks for all the great info. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Be sure to, share this and watch more of my stuff. Like I said, I have videos on my YouTube that really go a lot more in depth. They're kind of older videos, so I'll try and refresh them pretty quick, but they teach you how to basically hack YouTube's SEO so that you can rank for. It'll teach you how to rank for just about any easy keyword. Okay, now if there's giant YouTube behemoths ranking at the top of the search engine for your topics, you're not just going to be able to jump in there right away. But there are going to be topics that they haven't touched on that are in the same niche, in the same area, and you can start to build videos and rank there, and you can start to get a lot of traffic. So it's just all about getting little bits of traffic, and then eventually it'll all avalanche, and your channel will blow up overnight, and you'll be able to make a lot of money. So hope that was helpful. Talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.